Good moment. How are you? Oh, I hope you are doing good. It is always good here, isn't it, in the kingdom? So, Jehovah, just be with us right now. Yeah, we're gonna do a collective. Just pull some energy here. Well, right away we are seeing one front-facing card and one back-facing card. So automatically I gotta bring in the sun and the moon, right? The front to the back to the front, the emperor to the empress. However, they're facing each other. This front-facing card here is Two of Swords. It's balance. It's incredible. If there's a 2 here and a 2 there, then there's got to be a 4 in the middle there. That's reaching this stability, right? 111. The middle pillar here, truly where you're reflecting from and how you want to operate here in your codes, that the way that the light is stacking in your favor for the highest good. When we have 2 of Swords here, we automatically have 4 of Wands. And 4 of Wands has been huge in this. Lord, if this is a twin flame reading, I'm gonna die. It has to be a twin flame reading. We see 4 of Wands. It's right there. You know, Psalm 119, we brought in the sun and the moon in tarot. Well, the sun is the Resh, the boss, the head, the chief, the overall authority, the big kahuna, the big boss man. And if he's representing balance and this 2 of Swords and these 4 of Wands of this foundation to go up to 2 of Swords, okay, then it's going to have to go up to 3 of Cups to then produce 4 of Fours, right? You know, 4 of Wands to match the 4 of Fours so they can magnetically charge and reduce negative polarizing energy and produce more positive polarizing energy depending on the spectrum here, what side of the 2 that it's on. This 2 also brings in 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, which each have 2 wands of their own, right? Wow, that's beautiful, Lord. Now, if we go back to Psalm 119, we talked about the moon. The moon goes back to the Kuf, and it is the back. But it's really just, we don't know what was on the inside of this, right? I don't know what's on the inside of that until I actually look at it. I have to take acknowledgement for it. I can assume anything, and I can allow my anxiety to rule me in my thunder. I can allow my victim to take over my alpha, which the Lord is clearly telling me is balanced if I choose to operate in my balanced energy, 311. So if there's balancing energy here for you, overall for the highest good, meaning that you can manifest anything you want, it will come to you by way of the law of attraction. This mirroring is here. I really feel like both twin flames are ready to combine powers here, like Power Rangers or something, because it's just, there's so much unity. Yes, thank you, Lord. Unity is here. 333. Shut up, Lord. 333. And I said, what would be next? 3 of Cups. If we have 3 of Cups, we have to have 6 swords. So do you see how this energy is beginning to stack in your favor, right? And 6 of Swords, that's able to balance yourself, get rid of anything that moon might bring in for you, sweetheart, because you don't know what's there. You don't know what's there until you're saying, okay, Lord, you're with me. You're here to divide anything out that don't make me peaceful, but I still have to accept that something is not making me peaceful. I really feel as if this moon energy here that we don't see may be manipulating. There may be something that's here, but it is also just the fear of what's under that card, right? Let's look at the opposite spectrum here. What about we get to see what's under that card? I get to move forward knowing with what that is, and I get to hold space for it. And if I don't like it, then guess what? He's going to divide it out for me because I'm obedient, because this is not for the highest good. But I get to have the choice in how I want to hold that space. I get to have the choice as to how I want to emotionally react or respond. I get to have the choice to logically think ahead and say, okay, I'm prepared, Lord. I don't know what you're going to show me. You're a wild card, Father. I don't know what you're going to offer me, but I'm surrendering. I'm balanced. I'm ready for the moon to manipulate any water within me here. I continually spiritually update it. So it's not really going to be that manipulating, but because it's new. New things are coming all the time, Lord. You tell me that I have to be born anew. So if I have to be born anew, I must be adaptable to change. And if I'm not adaptable to change, I'm never going to see what that is going to be under there to offer me. Should we take a look? Should we see what's inside the house here? Should we see what's theirs? It's ours. It's there. It's ours. It's projected. But it's an illusion right now, right? We don't know what's there, but it's the possibility, it's the opportunity. It is making the choice to move forward, no matter what that card is going to say. You ready? 555. What's the moon saying? You guys, that's my only card in this deck that I use as the God card. It's the Wild card. Look it. He is up there right now, laughing his ass off at my reaction. Oh my gosh. He's there to continue cleansing you anew. It doesn't matter what the moon brings in for you because you are so balanced. Unity is here. You have finally hit it. You finally hit union. And this, you felt this change of heart because you feel as if you were double protected. Both of you from the inside out. Oh my gosh, Lord. I cannot believe that card was there. Wow, Lord, thank you so much for being present with us here right now, Father Yoga. Thank you so much for showing you the opportunity that you have to manifest anything that you want, and he will give it to you. Yeah. I said God was a wild card. Okay. Well, he also brought this card out too. And I love this because let's think about this for another moment though, very quickly. Because if God's energy is here, this is a portal. 222 portal, 242 portal, 2888. You might be seeing 88 a lot or 888. You could be seeing 66 a lot. 444. Yeah. You also could be seeing 1414. I mean, there's just so many reflections here. And it's like this. We talked about we have the choice and the right to choose. Well, where does that right to choose come from? God's will. And God's will is going to divide us and separate us from whatever doesn't make us peaceful. He is. He's going to. He's always going to divide us from our Old Testament into our New Testament. But our New Testament is whatever we want it to be. Whatever we manifest, whatever we are capable of holding space for. And if we can show God that we are good and we sow positive seeds and we work towards that harvest, we could have that harvest be anything we want, right? Wow. Let's see what this card is. It seems to be in the negative. But it's an Ace of Cups, honey. We talked about that 3 of Cups. You're in this present moment of desiring 2 of Cups to come in. It's very, very mirrored. That's why this is here too. I see now, Lord. You want me to use that card as a mirror. Wow. See now, this Ace of Cups though is in the negative. And so what's going on is that this is still in the beginning steps before the true abundance can come in and be born anew, right? But this is also projected. This is also yours at any given time that you'd want. You know, we also have to have an Ace of Swords right there. So look at that. We have an Ace of Swords. We have an Ace of Cups. So on the back door of these, on these moons here to these suns, we automatically would have to have an Ace of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles there as well. It's reflected here. We just don't see it. We don't take acknowledgement for it because we can't see it, but it's there. It's there. Oh my gosh. My gosh. I love this so much because I feel as if you're so balanced. Like your heart is just completely balanced. It's ready for this new transition. It's ready to continue moving on in the right direction, out of love and out of faith and out of hope, all the good things that we need, right? But the best of those is love. To be able to be generous and to love thy neighbor and to be able to produce good fruit on, to be able to share your story and create disciples within your experiences. There's all these things that you can do with a balanced heart and mind to be able to produce that energy on within you. So it's without of you. It's already above you. It's there. It's present. He's already shown you, right? So now this Ace of Cups is here for you, sweetheart. But this is another energy. I mean, he's already cleansed your heart here. This is the back door of it, but we have to have the external too, right? We have to have the internal and the external. And as it's negative, it is positive to you. If you were sitting here right across from me, this is positive to you, this new cup. But it's negative to me because it's another energy. I feel as if that it is mutually desired here within this twin flame relationship. If we bring this twin flames in again, it's not necessarily a whole twin flame reading because this is extremely internal, that anyone could, that knows God will have this as well. But this desire to have a new start in love, it's here, it's present for you with yourself. But externally, when it points to me, it's negative. So that new start in love on the outside has yet to happen, but it's there. You have to have self-love first before God can work his magic and still give you Two of Swords from the external. You're peacefully balanced from your point of view, but you're not quite there in love yet on the external, right? That's beautiful. Let's see what else is here. God, what else are we seeing? I love it so much because if we're looking from the inside, we also have to look from the outside, right? Everything is balanced except that 3D heart space. The 5D heart space is there, but that 3D, that mutually desire to come together and meet. Lord, let's clarify that Two of Swords there. Two of Swords there. That one. Okay. Queen of Swords, you are joking me. Yes, I love it so much. This is very, very mutual again. And if the Queen's there on the backside, the King has to be there. And the King just hasn't come present yet. But he wants to because the mutually desire of a new start with his Queen of Swords, his Queen of Truth, his Queen of Light. That's beautiful. And 2 by 2, this is what's going to happen. As King and Queen is there, well, 2 and the Ace of Swords is there. So that Ace belongs to the Queen, but the 2 belongs to the King. He's the one that has to bring that balance in, and God's making moves. God's making huge opportunities to bring these 2 divine counterparts together. We see them right there. On the back side of that, the inside of that card would have to be the King. Isn't that beautiful? Let's see here too, because look at the Queen is manifesting this balance as well. She goes, no, I don't have any anxiety anymore. I know you're around. I'm just waiting for you to show up out of love. We have so much to talk about, but we already mutually know. Or it's also this, just come home and we'll just move things on. It's not going to be the same way that it was, and we don't even have to talk about it. Forgiveness is here completely. Let's just move forward in the right direction, and we will be able to communicate, because that's where we're going to meet first, is communication. Let's have balancing, peaceful, Godfidence, constructive clarity conversation to move on in love. Because if this is going to be our Star of David here, we're going to have one more card here and one more card here. This is going to be a triangle, and this is going to be a triangle. So right now the Queen is working in her divine power, and she's balanced, and she is desiring that new start as well. Lord, let's clarify your energy, please, Father. Your channel here. I'm so curious as to what you're going to pull out here, Father. You are so beautiful. Thank you so much. Ace of Pentacles. Shut up. So if we're still loading this art 2 by 2, as he so says, because he's truthful and consistent, and that Queen of Swords is there and the King of Swords is there because of that Ace of Swords and that 2 of Swords. That Ace of Hearts is there. Ace of Cups. So we'd have to have 2 of Cups. But we already talked about 3 of Cups, right? Well, that Queen of Cups has to be there because she's already being reproduced and projected over here holographically on this side, okay? That Queen of Cups is there. Well, then that King of Cups has to be there. Well, 2 by 2 over here in the very, very next opposition of what's balanced here and reflected is that Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, which means we have to have the Queen and we have to have the King. These divine counterparts are extremely coming together. And all Lord is bringing is new starts on earth here. New start in love out of truthful communication. That is so beautiful. And I love it so much too, because look at this. Our first powerhouse is complete. We have our first triangle right here. And it's Ace of Pentacles and it's Ace of Cups. And in between that is that 2 of Swords. Think of that Libra energy. It is so absolutely balanced. It's restoring, restoration back to its original state. Yes, Lord. There has been so much stacked on top of this triangle here, on top of this. This is the masculine energy. The masculine is going to be the bottom triangle as the feminine is the top triangle here in this state and what I'm seeing here. However, in your mindset, it could be the masculine, vice versa. What you're thinking, I have to divide 1 more to see the backside. That's how I see this, and that's how I continue as gematria goes on in my head and what I see here. This here, this is feminine energy on the inside of this masculine. The overall meeting spot is the Pentacles. So let me explain this, why I think it's masculine. Pentacles here is 4. It's that earth. It's that potential energy to continue moving us forward here. And the Fool, continue moving my revelations within my Genesis. So this is going to be Adam. Adam was then divided by God into Eve. Well, then Eve has to be divided as this is continuing to go on one more time over here, right? And she just reproduces more love. She produces more Ace of Cups. Balancing. As long as you can accept the balance and the High Priestess energy there within the 2 to go towards that 3, that Empress energy, 2 and 1 there ratio. And then Eve, back to Adam. Fire on earth, but it has to be cleansed with air and water, right? So Adam, electron, electron, Adam. Beautiful. Well, then if Eve is opposite, she's going to be reflected there again within God's energy and coming back down this way. Eve, Eve, Adam over here too, which is the backside of this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love it so much, Lord. You are so beyond beautiful. Okay, let's clarify that Ace of Cups. Let's clarify that Ace of Cups, Lord. What is next with this Queens and Kings here? Ace of Cups. This one here. Lord, I cannot with you. Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like I'm blushing. Like I can't make it up. I can't make it up. So that Queen is on the inside of this new heart and this new start within his heart. This is the masculine here. This feminine power here. This is what's here. Okay. It is so beyond beautiful. This Queen of Cups is standing in his energy, ready to go to the Queen who's truthfully his, who's truthfully part of his earth, who truthfully balances him. I mean, this is the happy home. And if these are both here, then the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands is still back over here, and that Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles is coming in, but they both have to join forces together because of the red fish and the blue fish. Oh my gosh. This is so incredibly consistent too, because look at, that's that God wild card, right? And this overall Ace of Fours, that 1 and 4, which is 14, red fish and blue fish, 7 and 7, 2 bodies of Christ within one synergy intuition, right? That channel, the land and water. Okay, well, here's land, the red current within that feminine energy though holds the inside of it. And here is water, that feminine current, but it's held within that masculine property of 2. Lord, you are so truthful. You are so consistent. My gosh. This would also bring an inner girl of truth and an inner boy of love to meet up within that star as the sun and the moon continue to circle around this crown and make this whole point in the beginning of the funnel. Like, this is the root. And the top of that star is what we're seeing outside of that top of that funnel as it projects more up and out as the omega it is. It's omega, right? Isn't that beautiful? Let's see the bottom of the deck. We're going to put it in the inside here. And then I'm going to show you something really fun. Let's see. I don't even know if I want to see this. I do want to see it. This is going to pull everything back together. The left pillar, right pillar, and the middle pillar. This is going to be that overall spot where Jesus resides. Our heart, our temple, our kingdom, as within, so without, as above, so below. 2 of Wands at 2111? You are joking me, Lord. That's exactly what it would be right from the very beginning, right? Because we'd have to have an Ace of Wands with that Ace of Swords. So on the back side of this card is 2 of Wands. Shut up, Lord. Oh my God. Thank you, Father Jehovah, for this magical gift. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Oh my God, Lord. And look at this. He's saying, look, there's 2 of Wands. There's a new start with this Ace of Pentacles, this potential energy, the flush here. On Earth is our flesh here, but these swords and this love, it's our nervous system. It's the temperance energy once more. And I said, if we have 2 of Swords, we have to have 4 of Wands. Well, 2 of Wands is going to be on this side, and 2 of Wands is going to be on this side. And it's going to create that spectrum and the way that that wheel will move. What's under that 2 of Wands? 8 of Pentacles. Oh, you are joking me, Lord. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Fours. I love that so much. That brings 4 of Pentacles for this side as well, which is exactly how it would stack. We talked about that 2, 4, and that 8, 8s, and that 88s, and that 44s. Look, it's right there to back up. And then there's also 4 of Pentacles on this side, the inside and the outside. This divine union. One more, he says. I'm about to shitteth my spiritual panthets. 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups. There it is right there. 9 of Wands, though. That's 4. Okay, I see. 8 of Pentacles here, right? 4 for each, 4 for each. There's that triangle there. There's the triangle there as this meets in this channel. Pew, 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 pew. But this 9, there's that Jesus energy right there, right here in the portal to clear both of those 2 of Cups, 2 of Hearts. And we already talked about that 2 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Oof. 4 of Cups. Page of Wands. There's that inner boy right there. And 6 of Cups. Shut up, Lord. 2, 4, 6. 2 by 2. 2 Ace of Swords. 4 of Cups. Page of Wands, exactly how it would go, because that 2 of Wands would have to backdoor that. Would have to backdoor that 2 steps down, which is still 2 by 2. And then that 6 of Cups comes in. 3. 2, 4, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 11 of Cups, 12 of Cups, Page of Cups. And if we have Page of Wands, which is right here, on the back door, that 2 by 2 is Page of Cups. Honey, they're going to come in. They are going to come in. They are going to come in. They are going to come in. That new start of love is right there within that king, that dominant energy. He has to bring fire back on earth for you. If Jesus has done it for him on the inside, he has to do it for his empress on the outside, because Jesus is always looking for his bridegroom. So why wouldn't his emperor always be looking for his empress? And then we have this 2 of Cups here, this brand new start within the truth. And that Ace has always been there from the beginning. That 4 of Cups, that missed opportunity, because 2 of my hearts belong to you. And then there's this Page of Wands, because an apology does have to be said to come home and return, because 3 of Cups is mine and 3 of Cups is yours. And we saw that 3 of Cups from the very beginning. Oh my God, Lord. This 9 is here as this overall eye and this wheel, because the feminine has 4 of Wands. And so does the masculine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8, 9. But this is 2 energies. 2 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more for that Holy Ghost to go back through again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we see that Two of Wands there, right? Because how is that 7, right? But I'm continuing to divide. So I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's still just the 4 of that one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One arm and one leg. One fish, two temperance energies. I feel Jesus. And I hope you do too. Okay, so now that we've done all that, and we got to see how that would flow, and what happens when that channel is open for divine union, right? As we build the Star of David, the heart chakra itself, you know, these two pyramids together. This is what we've done, that top one and the bottom one, in the way that this goes. Now, I am working on a huge gematria lesson, and it is yet to be on the channel, but it will. And I hope you stay tuned to be able to see more of what I see to share with you and teach you. But I want to show you exactly what you and I just saw. Are you ready? So if your channel is blocked by something yellow, something infected, or it's black, dark, like the coffin that we talked about, you're not going to be able to have your full union potential. Love you. Wounds into light.